What does it mean to be a man? Is it about physical strength, about how much weight you can lift or how tough you can appear? Or is it something deeper? Something that can't be measured by what the world sees on the outside. Being a man is not just about how much you can carry on your shoulders. It's about the weight you carry in your heart. To be a man means to be a pillar of strength. But strength isn't just muscle. Strength is in your resilience, in your willpower, in your ability to keep going when life throws its worst at you. It's about standing firm when the storm comes, even when every part of you wants to give up. How many times have you wanted to quit? How many times have you felt like the weight of the world was too much to bear? But you didn't quit, did you? Because a man doesn't quit. A man doesn't turn away when things get hard. A man faces challenges head-on, knowing that it's in those tough moments that he's being shaped. He's being tested. He's becoming stronger. But strength isn't just about how you handle your struggles. It's also about how you handle your responsibilities. Being a man means taking ownership, not just of your successes, but of your failures, of your mistakes. You see, anyone can celebrate when they succeed, but a man takes responsibility when he falls short. He doesn't blame others. He doesn't make excuses. He says, "This one's on me." And then he works harder. He gets better. He learns, because that's what it means to be a man. It's about accountability. It's about owning your life, your actions, your decisions, your outcomes. And a man is not just responsible for himself. He's responsible for those around him, for his family, for his community, for anyone who looks up to him. Being a man means you understand that your actions matter, that the way you live, the choices you make, they're being watched by your kids, by your peers, by the next generation of men coming up behind you. Are you living in a way that they would be proud to follow? You see, real men lead by example. They don't just talk about what needs to be done, they do it. They live with integrity. They keep their promises even when it's hard, because that's what builds respect. That's what builds trust. And without trust, what do you have? Being a man means more than just providing for those around you. It means being a role model, someone who others can depend on. But listen, being dependable doesn't mean being perfect. Nobody's perfect. Not even the greatest men in history. But what separates the good men from the great men is the ability to get back up after they fall. Failure is not the end. It's just a part of the journey. Being a man means you don't let failure define you. You let it refine you. It's in those moments of struggle, when everything feels like it's fallen apart, that you discover who you really are. It's in those moments that you find your true strength. Because anyone can stand tall when things are going well. But it takes a real man to stand tall when everything is crumbling around him. And let me tell you something else. Strength is not just about what you can endure alone. It's also about knowing when to reach out for help. Because being a man isn't about pretending to be invincible. It's about having the humility to admit when you're struggling. How many of you are carrying burdens in silence, too afraid to admit you need a hand? Too afraid to show vulnerability because you think it makes you weak? But that's the lie, isn't it? The lie that vulnerability makes you less of a man. In reality, it takes more courage to open up, to say, "I need help," than it does to suffer in silence. To be a man means you know that real strength comes from facing your emotions, not running from them, from being open, being honest, and allowing yourself to grow through the pain. Because no man is an island. Being a man means building brotherhood, standing shoulder to shoulder with other men who push you to be better. It means knowing that you don't have to do it all alone. There's strength in brotherhood. There's power in lifting each other up. And there's wisdom in surrounding yourself with people who challenge you to grow. So don't isolate yourself. Find those men who will push you to be better, who will hold you accountable, who will have your back when you fall, and who will celebrate with you when you rise. But being a man isn't just about standing tall with others. It's also about humility. It's about recognizing that you don't have all the answers. A real man is willing to learn. A real man knows that wisdom doesn't come from pretending to know it all. It comes from listening, from observing, from growing. And every experience you go through, whether it's a success or a failure, it's an opportunity to learn. Every challenge is a chance to grow. That's what life is about, isn't it? It's not about staying comfortable. It's about evolving, becoming better, becoming the man you're meant to be. And finally, being a man means giving back. It means using your strength, your influence, your power, not for yourself, but for others. It's about making a difference in the lives of those around you. It's about being a man of character, a man of purpose. Because at the end of the day, it's not about how much you achieved for yourself. It's about how much you gave to the world. So I ask you, are you being the man you're meant to be? Are you standing tall in the face of challenges? Are you taking responsibility for your life? Are you lifting others up? Are you living with integrity? Are you making the world a better place because you're in it? It's time to step up. It's time to take responsibility for your life, to be the man you were born to be. Because being a man isn't just about who you are, it's about who you're becoming. So stand tall, face your challenges with courage, take responsibility with pride, and be the kind of man who leaves a legacy, because that's what it means to be a man.